Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Civilization. Oh my goodness, I keep on wanting to say Beyond Earth Rising Tide. This is not that. This is Civilization 5, Brave New World. And last time we just made peace with the Russians here. And they were going to push back pretty hard and probably take St. Petersburg, but we were able to peace out with them. And hopefully next time we go to war, we'll have a much better position here. Now, we do have our ideology in place, so we don't necessarily need radio here. So I might actually switch up and go for something like flight or replaceable parts, although I'm not sure. I think I'll just push in the general direction of plastics. Yeah, because flight is not terribly useful, and I need oil for it. The initial flight technology isn't terribly useful. It's very advantageous to have overall, but it's not the greatest. Of course, the problem here is that the rifleman boys here are going to knock the pants off of, or gonna get their socks knocked off by the next level up here. Like, let's just take a look here. Take a peek. So, riflemen, they have 34 combat strength. Infantry have 70. Great War Infantry are considerably weaker. They have 50. So, yeah, these guys, they hit like a Mack truck. For my infantry. For my riflemen, rather. So, that's going to be quite painful. Anyway, guys, I do need to get a timer set up here of some sort. I'll, say, start it for 20 minutes, and we'll go from there. And let's check our numbers here. So, numbers-wise, we're a little below the average. We are still pretty far behind in science. We got all the way up to, like, 4th place, and then we fell behind. I think that's going to help out a lot when we... What's going to help out a lot is taking Moscow, if we can manage that. And I do believe we can manage it, because I don't think the Russians have artillery yet. Or have they... Or they haven't produced it in mass quantities, at least. And the Russians are, at the moment, at war with somebody else here. I believe it's the Aztecs. Yep. They're at war with the Aztecs in a few of their city-states. I've got a spy in Novgorod here, because last time I was spying on Venice here that the Aztecs captured a while ago. I couldn't really see anything. Like, I didn't see any of the Russian army advancing. So I get the feeling they're in some sort of defensive posture. I'm very wary of the Assyrians trying to attack me, because that's something something the game's been hinting at for quite a while here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to try to get... Yeah, we'll see how much money we can get here. So 230. We usually get 360 for a luxury resource. We usually get 337 for 5 iron. So we do need to make sure that's 5 iron.
Poco però a te considerando.
On any iron? Really?
Consent.
Alright, so I probably shortchanged myself there, but I got some more stuff. I don't really need the iron, and Augustus has got a couple of major enemies to push through before he gets to me, so just as long as he doesn't become too much of a runaway, then we're fine. Mostly Assyria is the biggest runaway so far. Things aren't actually too bad on this map. So Pacal, what do we want to build next year? Let's finally get that observatory and public school up here. Let's try to work on that. Let's try to work on, I don't know, maybe some of our scientific infrastructure here. Maybe get that started for a change. But we can go back to... Alright, so I guess we have to manually assign specialists here. That's fine, that's fine. So for the time being, we will... manually assign specialists to the university and to that. let's check our Writers Guild, actually. Let's check. So we've got one spot for a great work of art. I think if we can manage it, I'd actually prefer to throw one guy into here. So there we go. That's okay. Something we can live with. Repair that. Catherine is plotting against Venice. Yeah, we're not a big fan of Venice, actually, because we had a very powerful city-state ally here, and we lost it because of them, so fuck Venice. Where is Russia's army? Yeah, so I'm not giving them that. I'm pretty sure Ramesses will give me more. Go away, Venice. Want to talk to Ramesses. He just pissed away all his money somewhere. Or he didn't. I'm not interested in that there, buddy. Let's see. Actually... Oh, Ramesses needs a little bit of money. So if I give you 50 gold, if I give you 60 gold, what will you give me for it? Give me 2, and then what'll make this deal work? Has to be 99? Okay, sure. Well, we can do that. Let's do a research agreement, Ramesses. I am desperately in need of research agreements now. This entire game has been like a research agreement drought, so... Just like it's been a coal drought and all sorts of other wonderful stuff. Yeah, Melbourne also supplied my coal. But fortunately I managed to jack some territory from Russia up here and grab these 3 little measly pieces of coal. I think I've got some aluminum somewhere in here. Actually, no, I may not. That kind of sucks. Well, there's aluminum over here, and this island was previously undiscovered. So I can probably hop in there, get something. I'm hoping there's some oil over there, and I can just expand to go grab it. We will see. We will see, folks. We will figure it out. And Russia is now pieced out with the Aztecs. Not the greatest. Alright, who's Assyria at war with now? Egypt and Zurich. Okay. As much as we hate Assyria, they are a useful trading partner, so we're going to try to avoid wars with them in the meantime. Until we have to. When we have to fight them, we will fight them. Till then, though, I'd rather not. Let's go ahead and grab an amphitheater in this city. It was actually burned to the ground at one point. Burned to the ground by Assyria, I might add. So, not a fan of those ass clowns right now. Not a fan of a lot of people. I like Rome. Rome is nice. They share my ideology. And Egypt's cool, too. You know, until they pick a different ideology. They pick, like, freedom and then... instead of order, and then all things go south. We'll see what happens then. Yeah, sure, we'll let you have open borders. I'm gonna check with my military advisor here. Syria could wipe us off the planet. I'm wondering what he has to say about, Portuguese have a pathetic army. Venice has a pathetic army. Russia's stronger than us militarily. So Russia, it could go either way with Russia. But we're in the time frame of their unique unit. Yeah. We really need to get walls up around this city. I wouldn't put it past Catherine at all to just decide to backstab me, because she's got a very clear amount of shit that she hates me for. I've stolen their territory, they covet my lands, because I took their lands. So there's all kinds of things that could potentially start a war here. Actually, it makes me reconsider the public school here. I think I may want to get an armory followed by yes, followed by riflemen or cavalry? No, I'm out of horses. They probably traded those all away for something. I think our best bet's going to be to try to bribe Monty into going to war with Catherine again. Because despite all these negative modifiers, he at least appears to be friendly. Although he's at war with Rome, which is a problem, because I'm pretty sure Rome's... No, apparently Rome's not taken any of his stuff yet. Assyria is getting a little bit crazy in terms of its military strength. I'm worried they're going to try to gobble me up at some point. Though I'm pretty far away from their homeland. Alright, so we've got some of our horses back. What do we got combat strength-wise? These guys are just simply more mobile than riflemen. Okay. That would be useful for taking out their artillery that the Russians now have, so that... I've lost my advantage artillery in terms of artillery here. I have an advantage in that I'm probably a better tactician than the AI, but apart from that, not that great. See if we can see about getting to be chummy with this city-state right here. So that particular city-state, I don't think anybody else has discovered them yet. And they will gift me military units, which was going to be very helpful. We still have a spare set of gems, then. Hell yes, we'll continue that deal. One good thing if I have to go to war with Assyria is that I don't have to capture anything. I think I'm still going to feed a Caesar iron here. An intriguing trade. I think I just want to do this.
Bene.
And then we'll do the same thing with horses.
Procede.
We can get 12 from this. We can get... Oh, Lisbon's just a better option. Alright, so the World Congress here. We don't have much say in the matter. Neither does Venice. Neither does anybody except Augusta. So, I think I'll just throw my support behind Augustus, keep my positive modifiers with him. Maybe see about making a castle in St. Petersburg. Try to rebuild the city as... Oh, you bitch. Not ready for a war yet. Alright, guys. Yeah, I'm not even close to being ready for a war with her yet. And I don't want to give her the first move in any sort of war. I also don't want to be a backstabber, so... We're just going to shut up now, and we're going to not be a backstabber. Because they could probably take out my entire artillery line, like all of it, and get halfway to capturing St. Petersburg. Because, I mean, look at that military buildup. It's substantial. So we're gonna move our artillery back to a more defensible position here. We're gonna put a meat shield of various melee and hard to kill units in front of St. Petersburg here. Excuse me. Do we even want a granary here? We don't really need a granary. We don't need a lot of things here, actually. Let's get a workshop, at least. I think that's an essential building. I am trying to work on my wide play here. I am not very good at wide play versus tall play. I mean, on Emperor mode, I can just wipe the floor with people with a wide empire, but that's not really making the difficult choices. So, what I do in, say, my Let's Play of the Iroquois, I just kick the living shit out of people, and didn't really care. I could build everything in every city and have them all be gigantic cities, and it didn't matter. In this one, I think I need to strengthen my capital by quite a bit here. Pacal actually could handle a bit more, could handle some more specialists than it has right now. You guys need to get ready. These guys need to get ready. You need to fortify. You need to fortify. You need to set up and get ready. You need to set up and get ready. And you need to repair that marble. That'll help with my happiness levels, I hope.
Poco, Fero. A te considerando.
I'm trying to give me coal. Interesting. I would love your coal, but I would rather trade something like this. 3 of these and then 2 horses for your coal. Alright, that works. We're making some decent money here. This entire area right here is completely landlocked. We would need multiple canal cities to actually make any sort of naval play useful here. We're going to go ahead and make this guy into a great work. And we can't hear it because I have the sound turned off because copyright. Copyright shit tends to pop up when I don't have the sound turned off. Not that Civilization, not that Firaxis stole anything. They used it with license. It's just that YouTube kind of tracks that stuff and it's like, ooh, you're using stuff that you shouldn't. So, I'd rather not have them mute the game for a few seconds here and there. Especially since I'm not sure that Firaxis will back me up 100%. If it's Blizzard, and somebody's trying to copyright claim Blizzard stuff that does not have the name Activision Blizzard, then I can go right back at them and be like, look, this is their policy, they will back us the fuck up, and fuck you for trying to copyright claim shit that's not yours. But, yeah, in this case, not as confident. Anyway, let's keep on trying to turn St. Petersburg into a citadel here. Turn it into a defensive bastion. I mean, we could probably easily take Rostov here as well. I don't really want to, but we can do it, no problem. Oh my god, are they building a navy over at Novgorod? That's so cute. That's the world's most useless navy. Aww. They can control this little canal, this little lake. Wonderful little lake. This map's kind of a fucking archipelago, but, yeah. Oh well. Actually, is there, yeah, no, there's, like, no good... There's, like, very few places where you could place canal cities to actually take advantage of, a navy in here. Oh my goodness, I can go to Rome now? That's fantastic. Well, if I can trade with the Romans, then screw... No, not screw you. You still produce reasonable amounts of income, but I think I'm actually going to do some trading with Ravana here. Seems like a good plan. Anyway, guys, the timer did go off. So I'm going to throw down a cut right here. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. If you're enjoying these, and I hope you are, please subscribe to my channel.